Hey guys, hey, what's up? Oh my gosh, I was just rubbing my eyes and they're so red, but they're still bright as heck. The pupils are so bright, the irises, because I was rubbing. But wow, welcome and then welcome back to Black Smoke Chat. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad you're here. You made it. And guess what? If you found me, you shifted to the 5D. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, D. 5D. That's fantastic. I'm so proud of you. And so if you like me, some symptoms, right? So, whew. 5D, man. Like I said, it ain't all cookies and cake. Ain't all cookies and cake at 104 in. It's a lot of symptoms, a lot of healing, and I know I said I rub. My eyes are red, they're going back to white now. But I was crying. I just been so emotional, man. Anything, everything. But it's not me breaking down. It's a completion. This is the last month of a 9-year. It is about to be over with, man. I'm about to cry out trying to tell y'all. It's about to be over with, man. That's why my eyes are red. Yes, I was rubbing them, but I just been like superly emotional. Thinking I need to be in a play. Maybe that'll get this excess energy off of me. I did my community service this morning. I did extra meditation that I hadn't done in a long time. And it was one that I used to do every day. And I have it labeled. Every day, listen. Just do it every day. Let's listen to it every day. You don't even gotta try to think about it. Have it playing in the background. I didn't even do that. I stopped, and it was a meditation that I'd done for like a year. And when I was doing it in that year, I felt changes. And then I was hit with like really bad stuff. Pop. And then I stopped. I said, this jack ain't working. This ain't working. And that is what I want to talk about today. Right when we think, you know what I mean, it's the end of the road or whatever, it's gonna be another test. You could be doing real good, and all of a sudden something, and it's gonna try to throw you off. That's a test. You know, you ain't come this far to just come this far. They ain't bring you all the way here to just leave you. And I think about that too, and I said, every time I think I'm in some kind of foul trouble or financial something, even taxes, something, because I have a business now, and it's like every time I think I can't, a way is made, man. Sorry. My eyes are so bright, even with tears. I'm so thankful. Divine never fails me. Never. We can't earn grace. It's just given to us, man. I knew I would be crying because I haven't stopped. I guess I'm just making this video for myself. For all the 5D shifted, bright-eyed, having emotions on a sleeve, crying on a breeze, healing timelines, all old stuff popping up. I was thinking about stuff with my best friend, thinking about stuff, old roommates I had, thinking about stuff just going all these different places, just stuff open up, going, are you really healed from that? Cinco D, are you really healed from it? And I go, yeah, because I can't let it go. It still hurts. It just hurts because you know how long you suffered with it. It hurts because now you're this person and you could have changed it or stopped it and you did it. And you're like, golly, but you can't even hold yourself responsible for that. Even that, because you can get stuck in a cycle 458 as a light worker, you can get stuck in a cycle of not forgiving yourself. You know? I was like, oh, I wasted so much time of my life on this person, or I was stuck in this job for so long and I didn't do this, it doesn't matter. Stop. Just stop. Just stop beating yourself up. It's okay. You right on time. In all actuality, in the whole thing, you right on time. You right where you're supposed to be. How cool is that? My third eye heard, my thalamus. 5:51. Wait a minute. 5:55. I had to pose on sync numbers. Okay, I can't keep this up. I'm gonna have to stop this video. Straighten up my face. Just straighten up my face. Go eat some fruits. Yeah, a lot of old stuff is coming up. It's coming up for me, and I'm part of this 5D Shifty Bright Eyed Habit So-and-So collective. And you know what? You can honor it, and you can feel it. And you can let it go. You ain't gotta pretend to be happy all the time. You gotta be smiling all the time. If you smile all the time, you'd be like a crazy person. You can't be smiling all the time. I hope y'all hear those birds when I record this or post it. I love morning birds and night birds and afternoon birds. Trees and birds. That has to be my eternal garden. Okay. Alright. 7:13. Play that. And here's wrapping up. And it's the last day. The first day of the first day of the it's the first day of the rest of your life. How's that? Today's the first day of the rest of your life. What you gonna do with it? You're brand new born. You're getting rid of all that excess emotion, all that hard, toxic energy that's just been in there and sleep and dormant. You're waking up dormant cells, things is making new. Old stuff is leaving. Old energy is just going. You know how to coordinate your upper, middle, lower half. You know how to make your thought, feel it out, and love and do the act. You know, you're doing so much stuff. You're doing your community service, sending love into the world, into the physical earth, to peoples and things. Dude, 812. There was the thing, but I'm not a bug. Bug, crawly, creep. I'm not. For me, that's hell. Snakes, all that. I'm not her. I'm not. And this, but it was that. I don't know. Okay, because of my brain. That's right. That size from top to yeah. I sprayed it. It didn't move. It was just there. I'd never seen it. And I was like, it's not no roach. It's not no beetle. It's not even one of them crazy Oak Ridge hopping spiders. What the F is this thing? And I was like, and I always like to have my back door open at night. So I just like have the air around the smoke or whatever. It's like that cool breeze. I was scared to have my door open. I said, I can't do it. I cannot think that the thing is just gonna hop in here or do. I don't know what this. Poke addict said, try to get a stick. And I used a paper towel roll because it's long. So I took the scrub it and I saw it go into the grass. And I just closed the door because I was like, what was that? I've never seen a bug like that. It looked the same, but it's not. I thought it was a praying mantis, but it was too fat and it was black and it, what the heck was it? A beetle? What was it? I couldn't take no picture of it because I was too scared. Not anymore. I was too scared of it. I couldn't do it. different, man. This 5D is different. I didn't hurt it. I didn't kill it. Like I said, I sprayed it and it didn't, so it's okay. This is like water. Maybe it's not. It was like, it could have already been dead and it just wanted to die right there, hanging, clinging to a wall. 1026, just ridiculous. I don't know what it was. So you tell me. No, I didn't take a picture of it, but ooh. Hey, it's just, my point was, this new dimension, one of the symptoms of when you crossed over, like, did I really have a, yes, it looked the same, but it ain't, it looked the same, but it ain't, and I'm definitely seeing apartment complexes pop up behind other apartment complexes that I honestly didn't know were there, and I'm thinking that's wild, because I knew by the ball field that they built 17.290,000 millions of dollars, they had put up one apartment complex. Now it's two. Where did that one come from? It looks completely different from the other one. And so I knew this one was here because it was building it at the same time it was building the ballpark. But this one, I just must never paid attention. Thought it was all one complex or something. I don't know. Like again, it's one of those things where I just have to just kind of stop and think or not think. Like, don't let this blow your wig. Don't, hold on. Try to hold on to yourself. Just chillax. Because damn, you're a little bit hairy out here in these 5D streets. I'm not playing. It's a little hairy out here in these 5D streets. Ascension is great, but it's healing the timeline. 1205, healing the 3 and the 5. And them 2 difference of D's is a whole bunch of, that could be a whole bunch of damage. A lot of people go through Ascension and can't make it all the way through to the other side. Ended up a little boop boop. We don't got no boop boop over here. We're confident in who we are, and we're gonna honor our feelings, even if it's a sad, sad state of affairs of how people made us feel. Feel it. Now feel who you are now. And feel that didn't break you. Feel it didn't do nothing to you. Feel how strong you are. That's amazing. I was just crying. I looked like I wasn't crying at all. Let the feeling pass. Let it come and let it pass. I was at the lake last night just sitting. I didn't go sit, put my feet in the water. I sat in my car, but the water was just so shimmery. And there's nobody out there. There was another car, but there's nobody in the car. And they might have been fishing. I don't know. But I was just playing my music. My son and my 2 sons, his best friend, my 2 sons, who that had a group called Counterparts, like years and years and years, and they were young men. And I was just like listening to it, and that CD plays. It plays every song. And I was like, I don't understand it. Were they 2 before their time? Did it not? And then now one is just, he just work all the time. There's no creative. My son, he's still doing music, which is great. But for a while, he was really depressed and 3D ridden. And he was having ascension symptoms. And he was rising, didn't know why he was feeling this way. And he would come to me a little bit, but he thought I was more spiritual than practical, so he didn't see where I could help him in his practical world of paper and pen. And everything has to line up the way it. But he's an energy worker. He's a massage therapist. He's a licensed massage therapist. So he's in the same field I am. I'm Reiki, he's massage, but it's all trying to loosen up all the stuck junk in the body and releasing it so new stuff can come in and be more receptive. You want old stuff out to be more receptive and in alignment with new stuff. And new stuff is coming. If you've been doing all the inner work you've been doing that I know you've been doing, you wouldn't have found me if you hadn't been. Your eyes wouldn't be bright when you look in the mirror if you hadn't been doing the work, if you hadn't ascended enough to make the shift, to make the decision to say, hey. This might be for y'all. 3Ds, but it's not gonna be for me. Y'all 3-dimensionals, I'm gone. God love you, I'm gone. And I really was on the decision to do it. Taking my power back from you. Adios. Adios. You can't have none of my covering. You can't have nothing for me. I'm taking it all and put it into me. How about that? Fix all my spiritual boo-boos. You know, heal up my wounds. Stitch up the places in my heart and my soul that has some gapes in them. You know? So, put myself together, all my broken pieces with beautiful molten gold. Doggone right. Now I'm more valuable. Now I'm more valuable. Yeah, that's wonderful. 1604. You guys, you know me when I call out numbers like that, play them or something. I don't know. Something about those numbers. I never take time to delve into them because the seconds go so fast. Time just keeps moving. Time keeps on slipping, slipping, slipping into the future. True. Time keeps on slipping. It's true though. Boy, that was so funny yesterday. I keep thinking about people say, you'll see this sign before this happens. You'll see this sign before this happens. You'll see this sign when you know you're in this mode. You'll see this sign. I think I've seen them all. When I had the incense, just like it's doing right now, just nothing different. Here's my lighter, here's my everything is set up. But for some reason, that incense hit the lighter. It fell on, it tipped onto the lighter, and the little ember part, and which I thought I had it on its own stand, but as it was growing down, getting smaller, it fell off the stand, and that's what happened. Because I do this all the time. I do, but it grew, because at the stand goes, so the incense was up this way. So it's burning, and it went down like that, and that's what happened. From being up, and it went, when that ash fell off in 1749, the ash fell off, the tip of the ember hit my lighter. And because now it's not on the stand, I have it on because it's too small, so it's fine. Yeah, you know how incense work. I'm not just explain that. I don't know, but it fell on the lighter yesterday, and that little ember burnt through that plastic for as long as it was sitting there, because I didn't even realize, but it was still burning. I didn't smell anything different. And as soon as I said, "Welcome to Black Smoke Chat," and I haven't posted it, but I have it. And I was like, "You made it," and I was excited. And I think, fire. Not just a spark, but a spark and fire up. Because the hole in the thing got through the fluid, and the fluid was lit through the spark. So when it shot up, it made like a little fire. And I screamed. I said, oh God. Like, I have to play the heel. I said, oh God. I said, oh shit. I said, oh shit. What I did. All I know is the first thing I did, I said, what did I do? Whoa, shit, what I did? You have to take ownership. I'm so stupid. Even this crazy stuff you did. Oh shit, what I did. And I laughed yesterday. It could have been bad. And then I was looking for the incense stick itself, because it had blue. And I was like, oh no, is it going to catch something back? Some curtains on fire, what is it going to catch? But I looked, I didn't see it. Unless it burnt completely up. Oh, now I found it. Lord, it fell under this is what I was looking for yesterday. Alright, that's so funny where it landed. Right by the chapstick. Alright, I didn't see it. We're good. Anyway, nothing burned down, but that was crazy. It was a fire spout. Indoor fire spout. one of the things, you know, how people, it always takes me back to, freaking where art thou, brother? You know, brother, where art thou? Because it's an odyssey. You'll see signs and wonders of things. But he said, if you'll see a cow on a house, or you'll see a cow on a silo, and then at the end of the movie, he saw the cow on a silo, he was like, I must be close to my. But I can tell you, one of the things, it's like, I've seen all 3 signs. I think I mentioned something of a sign that I seen not too long ago. When I was living in California, first sign, and this was God, it was called God troubling the water. And I actually found this in the Bible because he was talking to me, and I didn't understand. And I started having fear, and 2100, 2100, 2104. Okay, stop. And I start, wait, don't go, wait, I'm gonna get it back, hang on. I can't remember the 1 second. Well, I was just saying, it's a brain fog. It's a 5D symptom brain fog, and it's one of the things. I'm gonna honor it. I hope it really goes away because it's hard for me to remember things as I'm doing them. Like I said, it's not Alzheimer's or sometimers because that's what I thought I had. It's just rising up into the new. This new dimension, you know, that's all it is. It's healing the timelines. This timeline is different from the look the same, but it ain't. Look the same, but it ain't. It really ain't. Use this last month to really try to go for what you want. You know, don't push yourself because what's yours is yours. It's not gonna go away from you. Nothing can take it. I don't think at this time. You know, they had a window of where you could have succeeded, but it's not now. It's not now. So this is just a quick little card from the stand on the deck. You've learned so much. Jump in. I didn't jump. I kind of stood out. You've learned so much. So you needed to know that. You got the Midas touch. Right now, stand on it. Stand on it. Use it. You learn so much. Use what you learn. You're not the same person you are. You really are not. You're not the same person you were from last night. A shift happened, man. Oh, I think I remember. Wait. I was listening to my son's music. I was getting excited. And my son went through his depression. And now he's out of it. But listening to the music, I was saying how good it was. Alright, here we go. My son's music is so good. You know, he's a licensed massage therapist. He's got a career. He's doing that, but he's still, you know, performing and doing shows. And one night, I do stand up, and he's a musician, and I think music and comedy go together. Somebody booked us, somebody that we both worked with on different times. A DJ booked us on the same show, and we didn't know it. We ended up being, and it was like the day before my birthday in October, and I was like, this is like the best present I ever could have gotten. I did not know. And that shows you that I don't even look at the bill to see who's on the bill. They said our names are on there. Other people said, you didn't know Josh was on there? He said, yeah. No, I didn't look. I don't. That's social media. I don't look. So if you did tell me what time to go, where to be, where to park, and I'll go. And then I'll perform. But I was excited. But I was listening to his music last night in the car. And usually I don't play it loud. For some reason I have a volume restriction key on there, and you can't go like only to pass like 13 or 12. You don't go no far louder. I was playing up there like 21. How in the world? How in the world did I bypass the volume key? And I've never been able to do that. But that last night playing that, it let me play it loud. And people were kind of still out of town, you know, straggling in, but it was basically on the sides of me was no people in front, no people on the side. And I just had my stuff on and listening, had the car turn off. I was just chilling, you know. Hey. Music was sounding so good. And I was like, can y'all re-release this? I know it's like over 10 years old, but hey. Almost, maybe like 15 years. Because they're a group. They stopped doing it. And my son Shane, who does the music, he's my Tucson. He don't, he don't even do music, no beats. But my point is, I think I want him, because I've been thinking I want to sing, original stuff. And we had a project years ago, but he was more into helping, he was more with Josh doing their music, so my stuff was like a side. And then I didn't want to do it anymore. You just fall out of stuff. But I think I want to sing, and if I can get him to do some music for me, I might be able to do the next thing. Because his music, he produced the whole thing, and the beats, I was just like, the whole way, yeah. It's just really good. I had a good time listening to all the original stuff last night. So, yeah. I guess what I'm saying is you could have put out something years ago about maybe, nobody wasn't receptive to it, nobody didn't like it, and then now is the time for it to come out. Now is the time, because it's good. I think you should listen again, give it another shot. But and the title of the album is called Dead Famous, and basically you either gonna die trying, or you ain't gonna get no rest. I'm gonna be it, and that's the whole of the album. We sick of being on this poor trip. We understand the matrix, we can see it, so how do we get from here to there? Sheer will, sheer blessing, sheer luck, sheer, and just bringing up so much thought-provoking stuff, and some of the lyrics is like, if I, can't be a bad guy, I'll be a villain kind of mentality, and then another one is like, I'm gonna do so good in life. Your mama gonna be proud of me, I think. So it hits on so much stuff, and it's like the gangsters don't like us, so we don't like it. Everybody cup of tea, but it was reading, and I was like, hey. And I'm gonna tell my son about it, talk to him, since he's still rapping. Like, if there's something like you I don't know, Shane can do some, because these songs need to be heard. And I'm actually like scared, because he doesn't value. I don't think he values my opinion. He thinks I'm not like grounded. I think, and a lot of kids think that about their parents. I think my mom is like a little bit whatever, but I know what I'm saying, and I know what I'm doing. I know what I like, and I don't like a lot of stuff. I'm not the average. I don't like a lot of stuff. This thing is like 15 years old, and it slaps. It slaps so hard. Can't believe it. Counterparts, Dead Famous. And I don't even know if you can get it on any kind of Amazon or nothing. And I remember he had the famous spelled, the letters were transposed, like it, and I don't know if that, and I guess that was a real accident, because the person was saying, is this how you want to spell it? And it said to be famous, it was famous, it was like, and he was so embarrassed. He's like, I can't believe it. And I'm like, no, this is perfect. This is actually perfect. You a millennial, and y'all, I don't want to tell y'all can't have to do nothing, but it was like, to me, it was, and I even told him, I said, I'll hand, because they had physical copies of the CD, I said, I will go and hand with a red Sharpie and mark out like, oops, I misspelled that, I didn't mean that, like that, and it still would be dope as F, because people would still know it was still meant to be Dead Famous. They didn't want to do it. And I don't know how many copies he sold, or if it went on Amazon, I don't know. But that album needs to come out. It needs to come out. I'm saying that, so, yeah. Gosh, my eyes are so bright. You 5D shifty right-eyed having some souls. pull that old work out, that book, dust it off. I don't know what it is. It's something that you did that you felt good about, and you did it, and then at the last minute, something might have went wrong, and you didn't feel good about it. You felt ashamed. You felt, oh, it's like you start competitioning yourself. Oh, I can't, my stuff ain't gonna hold up theirs. Mine ain't going, I can't, you don't look like theirs. Shut up. So what? It's time. It's time. It might be the thing you're supposed to do that's going to take you in your 2026 is your 10. 2026 is a 10 year. This is the 9 year. We're finishing everything now. The 10 years, everything's going to happen. If my 18 million subscribers, if y'all don't know me yet, you will. You will. Real's going to find real. All them haves is going to have not. All the have-nots is going to have. Those that was first is going to be last. You see all them stories, me dropping and falling, dropping and falling. People trying to cover their ass from the other ass that's going to fall. You only got 2 ass cheeks. How many asses can you try to cover for asses? You can't cover that many up. How much material you got to cover up all these asses? Because you know when shit falls, it's going to fall. But you try to put all these distractions. 3113. I love mirror number. All these distractions on us, so we won't see what's going on. We don't got Michael Jackson no more, so let's do P. Diddy. Let's do that. He a black man. Bill Cosby. We need somebody. Wesley Snipes. Let's get him. We need a black man. We need a black something. Come on. So the people won't know what we're doing. I just saw that thing on the Walmart. The on YouTube, how Walmart is out and out scamming you. They say one thing on the ticket price $22, and you get to the register and they say it scanned $26.95 or something like that, $2.50 or some change. You getting over on me? And you think that's like a little bit of thing? How many people shop Walmart getting that extra $2 took off? And it could be more in a trip. If they're probably doing it on everything. So I stopped shop Little Mama Pop, Goodwill, Old Ben Has, I don't know, God, Etsy, Little Jiddle Woodles. That's what these people are. Hey, oh, let's go. Hey, oh, let's go. Let's have a backseat. Hey. Let's pick up. Hey, oh, let's go. Hey, oh, let's go. Let's stand on that. What's going on over in the 3D world? This is a little 3D note for somebody over there to say they couldn't close the door with you. Oh, this is sad actually. They couldn't close the door with you, but open 20 more. And I got LOL and a smiley face, but that is really sad. They gotta stand on this. And forever and ever for the rest of their life. Wherever they go, wherever they are, they're gonna know they lost you and couldn't find you in any dang gum body ever, and they won't. These 20 don't equal to 1. 20 don't equal to 1. 40 don't equal to 1. 60 don't equal to 1. 75,000 don't equal to 1. If you the one, if you that one, you that one. They need to stand on the fact that they couldn't, wouldn't, didn't, shouldn't, couldn't, woulda, doulda, close that door. Didn't give you no closure. None. As a tactic, as a spite, as a smite in the face, as a fist in the teeth. I don't know what the reason was, but they couldn't do it, didn't do it, wouldn't do it. But went off and opened 20 more dang gum doors. And was nothing behind them doors. Couldn't grow nothing because it was astroturf. Couldn't take it to the bank because it was fool's gold. Nothing real about it. watering the plants, the water just rolling off the plant. They plastic. They pretty looking though. It's fake. Couldn't find real again if it slapped you in the face. Couldn't close the door with you, but opened 20 more doors. That's jacked up. Looking for you, probably. That was supposed to make you feel some kind of way. And it did, it might have. You going with this person, that person, you can spend time with all these people, you can't spend no time with me, and you can't, I ain't worth a phone call. I ain't worth a line of a text, I ain't worth nothing. That's what all that was for. To make you go like that. As they say, barking at passing cars. Barking at passing cars. And it didn't work. That's a darn shame. Couldn't close the door with you, but open 20 more. And if that's their MO, now they got 20 karmic doors open in this 3D land. 3612, that's jacked up. That's jacked up. And they can't close them either. I would not want 20 biatches, man or woman, on me, wanting shit on me. Oh, I saw that. I hope that comes out. Say that twice. Yeah, I did what you learned so much. That should be like that. I'm doing. Get ready, 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 get ready for your big adventure. Yeah. It's right there. It's a big adventure in this 5D time frame. But this Cinco's D. And the Cinco D's, there's going to be some big adventures going on. Hack. Anyway, oh, my signs was in California, 3719, came back. In California, I walked past the pool, and in the middle of the pool, not on the sides, not by the jets, not nothing, in the middle of the pool, it starts like a fountain. This pool didn't have that technology, it didn't do that. It was me and the landlady and maybe one more neighbor. And we're like, are you seeing this? Do you see? And the landlady was a real Christian, almost like me, like a Christian spiritualist. And she was like really awesome, really, really awesome. And it was her, it was actually, I think it was her and her daughter and me. Because I remember it was only three people, so that was your witness. It was me, her, because her daughter lived next door. That was still, I guess, a neighbor. But then we were like in a triangle with each other. Where I was, a juxtaposition of where she was, to where that was. We actually made a triangle around that pool. And that water was spurtling up and sparkling, and you could hear it. What was making it sparkle? All high up. I was like, the fuck? What me and Gal was supposed to do was go get in that water. Because I was going through it at the moment. At that moment, I was going through it. They was going through it. Being evicted from the job, the whole building just got bought over by all these different people. Put them out. Because part of their rent was doing the building. Everybody had to fucking go. Everybody was getting put out. Or rent almost goes up like 1.5 times more. Shoot. You gonna almost double my rent? Almost double? Now I'm like 2 people, you 1.5 my rent? Nigga, you can't do that, Rick, can you? When did we start making $1,200 into $2,800? When? You doubling, you 1.5, you doubling, you past doubling. I guess 2.5, I'm saying 1.5. It doubled and it was more than doubled. I was like, nobody can afford this. He was giving everybody the option to stay because he was redoing them all, and this is what was gonna happen, and if you wasn't with it, you get out. And I bet now they're probably 32 or 3,600. And we can avoid that. It's South Court in Canoga Park. We live in Studio City. We moved to Canoga Park. Canoga Park went crazy, got bought out by some people, and we went back to Tennessee. And even that was terrible because my mom was going back, my son had already gone back, my brother had gone back, he'd taken my nephews with them. So being out there by myself, still trying to hang on to that apartment, packing the whole thing up. It was 4121. It was and that water splurted up out of that pool. Me and her daughter was supposed to have got in there. God troubled the water for us. That would have been my big adventure. And I was scared of it. I don't know, that was crazy. I didn't know. But it didn't leave my mind of what happened. I was like, that doesn't happen every day. That I was meant to see this, and that water was blurping out so high like a fountain. I was like, what is? God troubled the water. And in the Bible, that's what happened. God would trouble the water, and you bring your sick to the water, and they healed. Whatever the affliction was. And I missed my time. We did. Us three. Like that little collective three, we didn't, and we needed it. And nobody was there smart enough to know what to do. I don't ever again want something like that to pass me by. So if I can help somebody see their signs and utilize them. Whenever you see them number synchronicities, look and see what that number means. And that'll tell you what it is that you need to do or don't do or have to do or chill out or whatever it is. I get synchronicities in words. I can be saying a word and someone say the word at the same exact time. So I listen to whatever that word is. Because that's my messages come like that. I mean, I get number synchronicities too, but mine mostly words. It'd be crazy how that happened. And that's been steadily now for 2 years, maybe. It used to bug me a little bit. Like, why is this happening? In the earring, and I started where I was writing it down, like the time, the severity of it. Is it hard? Is it loud? Is it tinny? Is it fluffy? Is it cloudy? What is it? Is it sharp? Is it dull? What time it was? And then, always in a disaster, something on the news or within that week that happened on that day, I'll find out. 43, 59, 4402. It happened. Something happened with that. So, but I actually did have another spiritualist tell me that was like I hate that word, but it's kind of like a death knell. When I hear that in my ear, within the week, something is going to happen, or something happened, like something is going on at that moment. Either exactly at that time, or within the week, that time. If I get it on Monday, either something's happening on Monday at 9:21, or within the week, something's going to happen at fucking 9:21. Or within that, you know what I'm saying? It's close like that. It was real close like that. And I didn't like that at all. I didn't like that. I didn't like my ears to ring. I got one of the baby squeezy syringes for their nose. I got it for my ear to keep water out because I was like, maybe I just always have too much water in my head. And in the shower, or when you, whatever you do, you sweat or you cry, maybe tears roll back in there, but I get that water out. And I haven't had them as much, those death knells. But the last big one, big one I had was Hawaii. And that was both ears. It was almost like my nose was like, I felt like I couldn't breathe. I was in like the worst fog. I felt like I was under fucking water. And it hurt so bad. It was killing me. I was like, okay, somebody, get ready to go on a killing spree. Somebody get ready to go on a killing spree. I'm ready to hear about it. Trust me. 45. I'm ready to hear about it. I'm ready to hear about it. But it wasn't some person with a bomb or with a gun or something. It was freaking, I didn't want to put my where I feel about it. And then when I saw, I said, yup, somebody went on a spree. Yup. Somebody went on a damn spree and took all these people out. And watch what they build. Watch what they build. Watch what they build in Jamaica. Watch what they start building in these places that had natural disasters. I had a slight not too long ago, but I don't think I had any indication of the Jamaica stuff. That wasn't, no. I haven't had any big, the last big where it caused me pain in my ears and my neck and my jaw. All of this was hurt. All that, my head, that was the last big one. And I was like, man, yep, somebody, I'm ready to hear about somebody just, let me introduce you to my little friends, you know, just wilding. And it kind of did. You got a big adventure to go on, 4737. You got a big adventure to go on, so get ready to do it. They on a power trip. They on a power trip and the power is broken and shut off. Dang. I was gonna say turned off. Turned off. They on a power trip. And the power turned off. It shut down, it's broke. How you tripping on power when you ain't got nothing you ain't? That's embarrassing. You're on a power trip. All of your hard work is starting to be seen by folk who can help. All of your hard work is starting to be seen by the folk who can help you. The 1%. Somebody's saying that they want to jump into your light, see what you got, and think they can come on in and do what they gotta do. You have to have discernment to know, is this person coming to really help you, or are they coming to harm you? Are they coming to you to be the heat miser? Burn up all your stuff while you're trying to do something? It's like, dang, I just want to have a holiday. I just want to, I just want my businesses to grow. I just want my garden to grow. Heat miser, don't burn it all. Don't burn it all up. Make me desolate. Can something grow? All of your hard work is starting to be seen by the folk who can help. The 1%. That means they're celebrities. And I actually have heard other readers using this, so this actually is a confirmation for that. But they're saying you're being seen, you're being watched. Because if you've noticed, celebrity is not what it used to be. It is not. Justin Timberlake might be doing good, but what is Joey Fatone doing? What is Krista Patrick doing? What is the other ones that didn't have? And just celebrity because that was their new album. But some of the readings I was getting, they were saying people, celebrities and stars and all that's trying to watch you because they see your light and they don't have the light. They vibrate low. So some people might not want to help you. But I think if you can use your discernment and look into their eyes and see the ones that got the bright 5D shifty out of that ass having eyes self, you can find the ones to make in your camp. You can find the ones that you want to build a ship with. You can find the one you want to set sail with. You know? Some people just want to come in and siphon off you. And come in and just be the monster. You got time for those monsters. 50-45, I don't got time for those monsters in my life. Uh-oh, here we go. 50-50. If the 1% truly want to help you, and you're amenable to it, I say, you know, test them out, test the spirit, test to see if it's what, ask, talk to God. Talk to spirit team, Lord, is this for me? Is this for real? You got me, right? You didn't bring me this far just to bring me here. We're gonna do something, right? This person ain't gonna try to steal from me or take from me. Talk. God wants you to talk. This is just letting you know people are seeing what you're doing. That light can't be hidden anymore. Even by you can't hide it no more. It's just boosting out. It's like that water in that pool. It's like me and this, I'm just bushing out of my robe. I can't help it. It's just bushing out of it. My work is starting to be seen by folks who can help you 1%. That's fantastic. I'm just saying. You gotta stand on that. You know what's up. Be the 1% of folks gonna try to help you. Who is these people? Especially you gotta be nice now. After you discern them and figure it out. Who's these people? Because some people ain't gonna have your best interest at heart. They see you got what they ain't got, so they might want to smart you down. Put you onto something that's going to throw you off your path. So that's why I said you got to use your discernment. And you can ask, who is these people? I mean, who is these people? Who is you? Who is these people? Who's these people? I don't know. Feel them out. God ain't bring you this far to bring you this far. Feel them bitches out. Who's these people? Hopper, who this one? Who this woman? Hopper, who this woman? You need to know who's around you. You need to know who's in your space. Oh, the way your mind works is beautiful. Trust it. The way your mind works is so beautiful. I don't have to say nothing more on that. Your mind, see that's what I'm saying, your mind, your heart, your soul, you connecting your entities together. Inside, you connecting the things that's supposed to be connected. Your thought, your feeling, your action, you connecting them. Beautiful. You ain't got no devilic mind. You ain't got no reprobate mind. You ain't got no evil mind. You have a beautiful mind. It ain't missing no sockets. It's doing its thing. You all right in my book. This card comes out again. Oh yeah, I got good knowledge. And I get the same card. I can't show you these parts. These are just stuck for some reason. I don't even know what's in this stack. Is there a way? That's so weird. They all should come loose. Okay, that's ridiculous. How is there an upside down card in here? These are put together. I don't even think they ever came apart. I'm sorry, guys. Give me a second. Oh, my stomach. I thought I saw upside down card. Because if it's an upside down card, that's the card I want. Oh, you already know. Okay. Well, I think we was talking about. Yep. We talked about a big adventure coming. Big adventure happening. You get ready to take off. You ready to jet. Justification. Elevation. Transformation. Justification you get when you forgive. Elevation you get when you're rising up. Transformation you get when you make the decision to actually make the change. Jet. That is a jet. Jets take off. Jets take off to send you on your big adventure. Justification, elevation, transformation. Jet. That's fantastic. I believe that's upside down. Another one. I'm gonna end it with this at 56:05. Your team is awesome. Your spirit team is awesome. We rock with the archangels and the Michaels and the Raphaels, you know, the Oriels, the Metatrons, the Cassiels, the Mariels. Yeah. And Samael. I know angels. We got them. We got them. And Brachiel. So, your team is awesome. Grandma, aunties, whoever's your daddy, whoever's looking over you, watching over you. That's my belly. You see my fat belly? How I edit that out? I don't know how though. I can't edit out my big fat belly. But your team is awesome. My dad is taking care of my dad taking care of my lightweight stuff. My aunt took my inheritance that he left me, and it was over $21,000. And an actual cousin, her cousin, so my second cousin, had to tell me about it. And it was I had an aunt that I didn't like, that didn't like me, but it was her son that told me that the aunt that I loved and would pick over my mom even if I had to, because I've done it. Pick over my grandma. This aunt didn't like me at all, and kept me close to her because if I'm there, you can spend the money that was mine, because apparently I have to know about it. I'm living with you, so she had access to it and spend it all. And I didn't have anything for my kid when I got. And I found out when I was 21, something like that. And whatever happened, the statute of limitations or something just went off. And I tried to look into it, and I didn't look into it deep enough, and I didn't get anything out of it. And it's like, you just kind of let that go. It was like, I could have sent me to college, I could have sent my kid to college, I could have, you know, yeah, we did these things, but, you know, it'd be nice to have a little help, you know, but that wasn't my, I didn't have to do that, but I know my dad is on my spirit team and my grandma, and they're doing what they gotta do. They doing what they gotta do that I couldn't do. They saw what I couldn't see. They did what they did, and the fact that information even got to me, I mean, yeah, it took all this long time to get to me because that money was mine as a child. Jeez, man, that's so dirty when you think that's what family do, but that's okay because you release it, you let it go, and let God deal with it. Call that judgment on it. Call that judgment on it. Let your spirit team handle it. Let your spirit team handle it. Say, hey, you can't get that on my part, because I ain't deserve all that, man. Dang, no. I might have did some jerky things, but dang. Those calculated jerking things for years. She had me over there for years. Under a spell. Thinking they love me. They didn't look a bit more care about me than a man in the moon. Than the man in the moon. I was nothing to them but fucking money. Couldn't figure out why I was going to the store and they wanted me to use my signature and stuff. I'm like, why do you want me to sign something? Why do you want me to sign? Because the credit at the store was in your name. Probably the house was in your name too, and everything might have been in your name. Let me stop talking before I get upset again. Your team is awesome, know that, alright? Okay. Essential symptoms. You're gonna be going back in the past. You're gonna be feeling all kind of stuff. You're gonna be feel it, work it up, let it go through your body, feel the biofeedback where you're hurting in your side, your neck, in your back, in your back, in your butt, head, stop, here, where? You know, when I cried earlier, it was right here. I was hurt right here in my thymus when I was crying. You know? It's time. It's time. We got celebrities watching us, trying to hold us back or help us advance or I don't know. Maybe it'll be a symbiotic relationship where they need us, we need them, and we can make each other grow. Because I'm telling you, celebrity is not what it was. Celebrity is terrible. Because there's all fake. You can all see through the fake. I love acting. I love pretending. I love that. It's like make-believe, but you can still put realism in make-believe. You know what I mean? There's still stories to be told. There's still... I don't think we're done on the planet at 101:49. I didn't mean to go over an hour, guys. I did not. I'm just rambling. Hopefully... the people that got eyes on us, the ones that are watching all of this 5D shit we brought out, having so-and-sos, if we invite them into our world, we will invite them doing so with the help of our team. Because that's going to be the board meeting that we're going to have before we let anybody come into our energy and disrupt the ascension and the transformation that we've gone through. And the justification. We call it judgment. We call it judgment. That's awesome. So, I told you, you made it. 5D ain't cookies and cream, but we here. We ain't in the 3. We ain't in the 3. We're not 3-dimensionalities. We're not down. We got this. So every day we get stronger and stronger to our community service. Hold that intention. Somewhere I read it, you have to hold it for like 17 seconds. You can hold an intention for 17 seconds, you can change your whole world. Isn't that crazy? Get on your high flying disc and hold it for 17 seconds. Might work. I'll try everything once. Confirmation. Every time my chair breaks that noise, like it's gonna break, it's confirmation. We got this. High five. Alright. Take care. I'll see you. I'll come back in real soon. Like, share, subscribe if you heard something or something inspired you. I don't know. Say something in the comments if you want to. My 18 billion subscribers. We're gonna go from million to billion to trillion. Subscribers. 103.53 on the timer. I'm gonna go now, guys. I love you. Bye. Bye, guys.